Welcome to Jasmine Home and Garden, a place for calm interior design and elegant home decor. If you enjoy these ideas, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.
Spanish architecture is known for its warmth, texture, and graceful detailing. Stucco walls, terracotta roof tiles, and arched openings create a timeless foundation. When paired with lush greenery, these architectural features gain even greater depth and dimension. The contrast between solid structure and soft foliage brings balance to outdoor spaces. Rather than feeling flat, the landscape becomes layered and inviting. This thoughtful combination transforms a simple yard into a richly textured retreat. Arches are signature elements in Spanish-style homes. Framing them with climbing vines enhances their sculptural beauty. Bougainvillea, jasmine, or creeping fig can soften edges while adding vibrant color. The gentle curve of greenery echoing architectural lines creates harmony. Layered plantings at the base provide fullness and grounding. This interplay between architecture and foliage adds graceful depth to the entire backyard oasis. Spanish design often centers around intimate courtyards. Enclosed walls create privacy and a sense of calm. Lush plantings inside these spaces prevent them from feeling rigid or enclosed. Citrus trees, palms, and flowering shrubs introduce height and texture. A small fountain adds movement and gentle sound. Together, these elements create a layered garden that feels both structured and relaxed. Terracotta surfaces provide warmth and earthy character. When surrounded by layered greenery, the rich clay tones feel even more vibrant. Deep green leaves contrast beautifully against sun-washed stucco. Silver foliage can soften bold architectural lines. Repeating these natural colors throughout the yard builds cohesion. A balanced palette ensures the landscape feels elegant rather than overwhelming. Wrought iron details add depth and craftsmanship to Spanish exteriors. Garden gates, window grilles, and lanterns introduce texture and shadow. When greenery grows around these features, the effect becomes layered and romantic. Soft vines contrast with the strength of dark metal. The combination enhances visual interest without clutter. Subtle detailing brings sophistication to any backyard makeover. Depth is achieved by drawing the eye upward. Tall cypress trees or palms emphasize the height of stucco walls. Climbing roses and trailing greenery soften vertical surfaces. Layered heights prevent the landscape from appearing flat. Combining low shrubs, mid-level plantings, and tall focal trees builds dimension. Vertical layering transforms a simple flower garden into a dynamic scene. Curved stone or tiled pathways reflect Spanish design traditions. When bordered by lush planting beds, these paths feel immersive and welcoming. The combination of patterned tile and greenery adds rhythm. Low hedges or flowering borders gently guide movement through the space. Each turn reveals another textured view. Well-designed pathways create a layered experience throughout the backyard oasis. Spanish-inspired patios often function as outdoor living areas. Covered loggias framed by arches provide shade and structure. Surrounding these spaces with layered greenery softens architectural edges. Potted plants in terracotta vessels reinforce warmth and continuity. Textured walls paired with lush plantings create inviting depth. The result is a comfortable retreat that blends architecture and garden seamlessly. Water features enhance the sense of tranquility in Spanish landscapes. A tiled fountain or reflecting basin adds light and movement. Surrounding the water with greenery intensifies its calming presence. Reflections of arches and plants create visual layers. Gentle sound softens the atmosphere and masks background noise. Even a modest feature can bring elegance and dimension to the yard. Mixing Spanish architecture with lush greenery creates enduring appeal. Structured stucco walls provide stability and form. Layered plantings introduce movement, softness, and life. Together they produce a landscape rich in depth and texture. This balanced approach enhances both backyard oasis and flower garden spaces. With thoughtful design, architecture and nature coexist in timeless harmony.
Timeless home aesthetics rest on calm spaces, gentle color harmony, layered textures, and thoughtful flow that bring comfort into daily surroundings. If these ideas brought inspiration, please like, subscribe, and share your favorite detail in the comments so this space can continue to grow with warmth and elegance.